What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chili bringing you another Lego review. This time we are doing the Lego Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga, Sanctum Sanctorum from Doctor Strange, and I believe it's from a couple of different movies, but I believe on the back, which I'll show you in a minute, they have it advertised as being inspired from the Multiverse of Madness, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but I believe that's how they've got it advertised. So, yeah, check that out in a second. Now, the front of the box, which I'm going to move my camera around a little bit so that you can see the whole thing. It's kind of your standard 18 plus style box work. It's got the Sanctum in the middle, some like magical orange around the Sanctum itself here, with all your little minifigs that it's not all of them, but you know, you get about 4 of your minifigs that come in the set, which Iron Man, Spider-Man, Ebony Maw, and Wong and Doctor Strange. Now, this is a cool set. It is in the 18 plus category. It's set number 76218 with 2,708 pieces. Now, like I said, really cool set. Absolutely love this one. I think I would put this one above the Daily Bugle. Not in like size, but just in the fact that the Daily Bugle gets kind of repetitive with the build, with it being just all glass and gray. And this is, you know, a little mixture of everything. Got some sand green in there, you've got some browns, you got some tans, you've got gray as well, but just not as repetitive as the Daily Bugle. Now, getting around to the bottom of the box, you will see that this is a 2022 Marvel Lego set. You got your barcode, some of this brown like greebling down there, and that's about it for the bottom. Like, not much to the bottom. The side of the box, you're going to have different ways to say the set name. La Saint des Saints and Santoro. I guess that's how you say them in different languages. Now, at the bottom of that, you got what your components are made, where your components are made, and your choking hazard. The other side of the box, you're going to have Doctor Strange looking out that beautiful printed window piece. Like, it looks absolutely amazing on the set. I absolutely love it. Good little build for it too. And then at the top here, you're going to have the Lego logo and the Marvel logo on the top left-hand side of the box. Now, the top of the box, kind of got to open it back up. You're going to get all your minifigs. You're going to get, of course, Ebony Maw, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wong, the Scarlet Witch, Sinister Strange, Master Mordo, Dead Strange, and Doctor Strange. And that's the actual size of the Doctor Strange minifig. Moving on to the back of the box here, you get pretty much, like, I know it's really hard for y'all to see it because it's kind of close up to the camera, even though I've got it like on the wide angle or the wide zoom or whatever you want to call it. But that's where it does say Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. You've got Scarlet Witch on top of the Sanctum, Dead Strange kind of walking around or flying around on the top portion, Doctor Strange there, Mordo, and Sinister Strange there, just chilling. A little bit of box damage to this box, but it is modular, so all the pieces or all the sections of the building do come apart. You've got a couple little scenes here of the inside. You've got your little secret little transformation room there, or not transformation, what do I want to call that? Where they can open the door and go to like different places. I can't think of what I want to call it right now. And then you've got Gargantos coming through the portal with another portal and a Captain America little banner, or not banner, billboard. And then you've got the dimensions here. So it is 32 centimeters tall, or 12.5 inches. And it is 26 centimeters long, or 10.2 inches. So pretty big set. It is a nice set, and I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Let me get the build all set up, and I will be right back. All right, guys, and we are back. As you can see, got it set up. Looks incredible. All the minifigures lined up here, they look decent too. And I've also got some other minifigures over here to the side that I am going to compare to some of the characters here. Now, one of them is going to be kind of the same, but I'll get to those when I get to them. But let's get into some of these minifigures. So I'm going to zoom in here, and we're going to start off with Iron Man. Now, Iron Man is pretty good. Like, I have no complaints when it comes to Iron Man. I don't really like how they did the one studs for his repulsors, but I mean, it's still not bad. And then you've got the cylinder studs here for his feet repulsors or boot repulsors, whatever you want to call them. He has no real markings on his arms. He does have print from his chest all the way down to his feet, which is nice. And he does have some back print as well that looks really good. Now he's got the newer style helmet. So helmet looks pretty good. It flips up and you've got the HUD there for Tony Stark, which to me honestly doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when it's covered up by the helmet because you can't see it, but it's not gonna be there when he has the helmet open. But you know, whatever. And then on the back side, he has a face of him kind of smirking there. So yeah, I just keep it on the HUD because he's in the suit and that's how it would be. Whoops, I kind of pulled his repulsors off there. There we go. Getting him out of the way, we're going to go to Mordo. I think that's how you say this dude's name. And he actually, like, he's pretty plain, but he doesn't look bad. Like, I love his hairpiece here. I think that looks good. He's got the soft cape on. He's got, you know, some shields here, which just popped out, but pushing them down, you can see he's got a little bit of chest print, no waist, no leg, no feet. And then on the back side under the cape, he's got a little bit, but you can't really even get the cape up to see it because of his hairpiece. And on the back side, he's going to have a more stern looking face, a little bit of graying in the beard there. And then front side, he's got more of like a smirky smile going on. But, you know, okay minifigure, not the best out there by any means, but he's okay. And I mean, for this set, like I said, there's a few quims, is that how you say it, with the minifigures that I got. They're not the greatest of minifigures by any means. But getting into Sinister Strange here, I actually kind of like this one. He's got the slick back hair. He's got like a shield and then like he's about to shoot some magic off or something. I don't know why the little studs when they've got these like Doctor Strange, he's got the piece that like actually shoots out. Like why continue with the little radar dishes, but whatever. And then he's kind of got, you know, his own unique little Doctor Strange getup. And on the back he's got a little bit of print, but all in all, not that impressive of a character. He does on his face. He's got his third eye there, as you can see. And on the back side, it's the third eye closed. So, nice little minifigure. Nothing like incredibly special about him, but still a good minifigure. Now, before I get into Doctor Strange and Wong, I'm going to skip and go to Dead Strange. Because this one, I believe, actually looks really good. Now, he's got a shield and another little snot stud there. Like, I don't understand it. But he's got, like, torn up garments, like, zombie character. Like, he looks pretty menacing. The backside of him, he's got a nice hairpiece with that ponytail and more tears and everything on his clothes on the back. I think this character looks really good. I can't remember. Yeah, he doesn't have a second face. I was going to say I can't remember if he did or not. But all in all, nice looking minifig. Yellow eyes, got the teeth showing. I mean, looks really good and pretty close to what the movie had. And now I'm going to skip those because I've got, you know, some comparisons. or yeah, kind of comparisons, I guess you can call. Now you got Ebony Maw, standard little minifig, some chest print, some back print. He's got his like slicked back hair here, not very impressive. I don't really like him. He's got these little, like, I don't remember what they're called, little spikes that he's shooting out. Like, he comes with a clear brick stand so that you can make him like levitate like he does in the movie. But all in all, not that impressive of a minifig for this $250 set. So getting him off of here, we'll get into the ones that I've kind of got like comparisons for, I guess you could say. So starting off with Doctor Strange here, you've got Doctor Strange. He's got these like blast pieces for his, shooting off magic, and his shield, his chest and everything, his chest printing down to his waist or down to his legs looks pretty good. I'm going to get these out of his hands now that you've seen them so that I can properly show him off. He's got the rubberized cape, some graying in his hair piece there, as well as his beard. And then he's got some back printing as well, if I can get his cape off. And he does have a second face there, a little bit more of a mean face. And then there's his back printing. Now, if we go to the Strange from the Gargantos Showdown, it's literally the exact same minifigure. Like, nothing different about it. Nothing special. It's the exact same minifigure, and it comes in a $30 set versus a $250 set. So, not going to really go into a big comparison with him because it's the same minifigure down to, the cape, the hairpiece, everything's the same. Now let's move into Wong. Now, Wong is a character that I hate out of this set. Like, he's so plain. He's got no hairpiece, which is okay because he's bald in some of them. But look, there's no arm printing, there's no waist print, no leg print, no feet or toe print, a little bit of back print, and he's got his little, orange shields here, and that's about it of Wong. Like, there's nothing else to him. Now, if you go to the one from the Gargantos Showdown, if I can speak, look at the differences in these two characters. Like, this one should have been in this set, and this should have been in the Gargantos Showdown. Like, this one looks so much better, so much more detail. Like, just looks incredible compared to this one. I mean, the face is exactly the same, but the clothing or the chest print and everything, so totally different, and it really puts this one to shame when you've got this one in a $30 set, right? So I'm just not a big fan of the Wong from this set. Now, moving on to the Scarlet Witch, she looks good, but I have a couple little things with her too that I don't like. I don't like how she's just got these like studs for her like magic. Like, I absolutely hate that. And they knock off really easily too. I don't like it. Her chest printing is pretty cool looking. I do like her hairpiece. It's plastic, not like rubberized, but it does have her crown on as well. And then she does have back printing with a second face without the red eyes. So she looks okay, but in the in-game final battle, you get this. Now, why couldn't they just turn the little blast pieces, red, and give it to this character? Like, really doesn't make sense to me. I mean, this one looks better as far as, like, the hairpiece. You can see there, they look totally different colors. The chest piecing looks better. The face just looks better, in my opinion. Probably the same face, but it's just, I feel like they could have done this instead of these little studs. They cheaped out on giving you these studs, in my opinion. And then you go on to Spider-Man, who comes with his little shootable web blast things. which I don't really like them, especially in a $250 set. Don't really feel like it needs them. But if I don't drop it, then you've got, you know, a nice looking Spider-Man. Like, he's got printing all the way down to his toes, arm printing, back printing on his head and his back. Like, he looks incredible. Now, this is the only character that I can say, to me, looks better in this set than the other ones that I just compared. Now, this is the Spider-Man from the Daily Bugle. Like, you can clearly see the difference here, right? Like, he does have arm printing, but so does this one. He does have chest print, as well as this one. This one's got dual molded legs. This one has dual molded legs, plus printing on his legs and waist and feet. And then that one has back print, and then this one has back print as well. So the back print, not too different, but the front of it, this one is way better than a $350 set Spider-Man. Like, it's just, there's no comparison. I think this one looks so much better. And I don't know why Lego does that sometimes, to where they cheap out on very expensive sets. Oh, and by the way, since I did forget that it was sitting back here, you've got Tony Stark with his hairdo as well. I forgot he did come with his hairpiece. But I just don't get why Lego does that all the time, is where they like cheap out on these expensive sets that not everybody can even buy. But a cheap $30 set, you get this nice like looking Wong with. But a $250 set, you get this very basic looking Wong. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, Lego, you need to do something about that. People, I feel like, are kind of tired of spending, you know, $300, $400 on a set and getting stuff that's not as high a quality as something in a $30, $40 set. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But all right, guys, we're going to get into this build, so we're cut. All right, guys, so the build on this is really actually good. Like, I really love this. Like, you've got a bunch of modular things, like the trees here can be moved around to different places if you need them to be. They got, you know, a lot of these stands here that can be moved around as well. Like, just a lot of modular ability to this particular set. Like, I mean, like, you've got this piece here, this little thing here, but it's not just meant to go there. Like, it can go a numerous amounts of places. Like, you can stick it down in here and have it, you know, coming out the front. Like, there's a lot of modular ability to this, even though I'm kind of breaking it right now, trying to show y'all all the modular abilities. But really nice set. Really like this set. And yeah, let's get into it. So, starting down at the bottom level here, you can see you do have the trees. Really nice little brick built trees. Not too much special about them, but they do look good. And like I said, they are modular. They can be moved around. The front door here, you've got two little like cauldrons. And you've got some like robot arms that actually make like the handrails. Now, taking these trees and kind of get them out of the way so that you can see things better. These are also pretty modular. They can just pop right up and move around if you need them to. The only like really bad thing about this set is the window pieces here. These move around when they're supposed to be like caged windows. But other than that, not too, you know, bad. Now the door here, as you can see, I've got the stickers, kind of whatever you want to call it, crooked. But the doors do open up. You can't really close them from the back. As you can see, it's pretty dark in there. Like, there's a weird shadow too. Like, looks like a ghost or something right there. Like, that's kind of weird shadow. I don't even know what's really causing that shadow. But anyway, moving on to the side of the bottom here, you have well, forgot something in the front. You do have a sticker of the, what is it, 177A, the building number. Now moving around to the side of the bottom floor, you do have like a little letter here that's addressed to 177A Bleecker Street, I believe is how you say it. You've got this little fire hydrant here that is modular as well. You can move it around to, you know, if you wanted it here for whatever reason, but this is where the instructions had it. You do have a mailbox here that is also pretty, you know, modular. It is the Law of Times. Grab the latest with a Black Widow sticker there. And on the inside, you do have some stickered pieces of newspapers rolled up for the Law of Times. Can't really read anything else on it, but there's 3 of them in there. Nice little mailbox build, or paper box build, I should say, not mailbox. Moving around to the back of it here, you can see you got a street lamp here that can be taken off and moved other places. You've got your Technic pins on these little like cardboard boxes. And you've got a dumpster, which I didn't pull the other piece off for some reason. So be wary of that. Some of these pieces don't stay connected that good. This can be opened up, and inside you've got some time stones, a soda can, and the Shady Acres Care Home sign. If that you don't know where that's from, it's from Thor Ragnarok. That's where Loki put Odin. So you got a little bit of Easter eggs around here. Now, putting this back together is a pain sometimes. There we go. And putting it back on here, whichever way it's supposed to go. I can't get it back on right now. We're gonna just, yeah, that works. All right, so moving on, you do have a few stickers. You've got, let me see if I can zoom this in further. There we go. You got a Philin Hungry Sharma King. You got Darcy's Dog Walk, and you've got Join Us at Shield with a Nick Fury poster with a GA. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Like, it's just tagged in GA. Not sure. I'm sure there's a bunch of superheroes that could be. I'm just not incredibly sure which one it is. Now, moving on, you've got the Gargantos coming out of the portal, which can be removed to reveal the Time Stone and a... I'm trying to figure out how the best way to show you guys this one. This is the first modular build, guys, so, you know, don't fault me for it being kind of a crappy video. You've got a couple, you've got like the boots there. You've got another... I believe that's the Tesseract picture. I'll show you all this better later, but you've got the book. I think it's the book that the Scarlet Witch uses and Doctor Strange uses in the Multiverse of Madness. But yeah, there's your Gargantos coming out of the portal there. Looks really, really, I mean, it's a cool little build. Like, you can't, I don't know. I guess some people can complain about it, but I think it's a cool little build. Now, the other side, not much to really talk about. You got some more Technic pins to where you can connect it up to stuff. And then you're back, you know, to the front. There's not a lot there. Now, the front bottom build itself, just a bunch of gray little snot tiles here. Like, not much to really talk about when it comes to it. This dumpster is making me very upset. So I'm moving that out of the way. And you do have a door here that says keep out, which can be opened and closed, like so. As I break everything on this set now, I don't have these problems with these sets until I get them on camera for you guys, and then they all break. Which you can't really see anything in there, but I will show you that later. But yeah, I mean, it's just your standard brick build. Now, to make this kind of easier on myself, I'm going to remove this whole section and show y'all the bottom floor by itself. Now, the inside, pretty nice looking. You've got like a cauldron there. You've got, you know, a few little like nods to the movie. Let me zoom out so that y'all can, you know, actually see it. A few little nods to the movie in there. Like going on this side. Now I can zoom in. Whoa, that got really blurry. Focus on the picture on the wall. It doesn't want to. There we go. You've got Doctor Strange doing some stuff there. You've got like a map of the world in flat view. You're going to have your globe down there. Again, you've got your stickered doors here that are brick built that open and close. You've got, you know, a decent amount of of little things here. You've got the grandfather clock, you've got the green chair, and on this side, you're going to have the medical degree for Dr. S. Strange, a picture of a mountainscape, and then you're going to have where they're in like a cold environment, Wong and Dr. Strange. Zooming back out, the top floor here, you're going to have Doctor Strange's X-ray. I believe that's supposed to be his watch. You've got Stormbreaker's Pizza, which that is, I believe that's also used in the what's it called? The Brothor set, I think. The New Asgard or whatever it is. You've got a travel book here, and you got Wong's Stuffed Secret. Now, if you pull this out, I don't remember if it has anything in it. I don't think that it does. Yeah, it's just a block that's... It would have been cool if they put like a little nod to like Wong, like some secret that he had or something. But you just get a block there. What the... Oh, goes right there. But the other part that kind of lifts out is the top of the stairwell here, where you're going to have some more little details here. You've got, and these all come out. They're pretty standard, like built with the two little round pieces here. You've got a phone here, playing some tunes. You got whatever this green stud's supposed to be, whatever this purple stud's supposed to be, and whatever this red stud or red crystal's supposed to be. And then you go back down, you'll notice the refrigerator from Spider-Man No Way Home. And it says, I love New York City, karaoke, and creme brulee. And you can open this up where you're going to have the Hulk ice cream. I can't remember what it's called now, like Hulko something smash or something. The Iron Man ice cream, you know, an empty or eaten apple core, which I believe is from one of the movies. And, you know, just few little more nods to the movies. A little standard brick built little refrigerator. The top does open up as well, and it just has like, you know, a clear blue stud, translucent blue stud back there for, you know, to simulate ice. And then moving on to this back section a little bit more to show y'all, take out the Gargantos here too so that you can get back there. You are going to have the Tesseract behind the refrigerator, like a little secret compartment. I don't believe there's anything else back there, just the Tesseract. And then you've got like a little panel box there for the electricity. There's that door that goes to the outside. Not too much there. And then again, you've got the boots there, and the Tesseract, I believe is what that's supposed to be, with the book here. And if you pull on one of these, it's supposed to like bring the chain down, but I couldn't get mine to work. So I've seen it in other people's videos that the chain will pull the book down, and yeah, but couldn't get mine to work. But yeah, guys, that's your first floor there. So let's move on to the second. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, it looks like, because I believe the minifigures was just 11 minutes, and just the bottom floor has been 11 minutes. So bear with me. I hope y'all like this. If you do, make sure you smash that like button and consider subscribing. But let me get the second floor set up, and I'll be right back. Guys, second floor here. You've got a bunch of tan, gray, and like brown. Looks nice. I love this little like window here and right there with the little like, I don't know, those little like claws grabbing it. It looks really cool. Moving on to the side, you've got a bunch of places for minifigures to go and stand. And got another one here if you wanted to put something there. You got a bunch of them around the back. You are going to have the 10 rings insignia and a couple of other like tags that I don't know what they are, and a little Spider-Man spider web. Now, moving to the other side, you are going to have this removable portal. You can put it in different floors. We're going to go ahead and leave it out. And yeah, that's the outside. Pretty nice little build. Enjoyed this section of it. And let's get to the inside. So you do have a big hole there. That's where the staircase goes. Over here, you're going to have where the window is. But moving on, you're going to have a like sextant and like a glass egg there. or not a glass egg, a golden egg. You're going to have the sands down there. Sands of Amarni, I think is what it's called. You are going to have the 2 red chairs from Thor Ragnarok with a full beer mug there, but no Thor minifigure. Couldn't get the Thor minifigure. Over here, you're going to have like an apple. You're going to have a picture of, I don't know who that's supposed to be, actually. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be, like making a portal, though. So you're going to have like an apple. You're going to have a document of the cape, a chalice, a gem. You're going to have Shambhala. And you're going to have a skull and some other things there that aren't, I don't know what they're supposed to be, and they're not really that important. There's no real secrets over there. Over here, you have a bookcase that has the magic ABCs and like a wand thing, not a wong thing. It looks pretty cool. Like, I like the way the bookcase is built. And then you're going to have a couple of other magic books. And then you've got Anger by Dr. Bruce Banner. So a little nod to the Hulk. But yeah, I mean, nice little build here. Like, can't really complain about it. Let me zoom out again. Yeah, really, really cool. And over here, you're going to have this door that can open up and reveal a couple of different things. So right now, I kind of want to pull this off, but I don't at the same time. Over here, you're going to have a dimension to the cosmic zone. God, I'm going to have to pull this off somehow. I really don't want to, guys. I don't like breaking my Lego sets after putting them together, but y'all are just going to have to use your imagination, I guess, because I'm not breaking it apart. But yeah, you got like the little cosmic zone here with the Watcher up here. You can barely see it, so I'm going to kind of move through this fast. If you slide the little AC unit over, you've got desert with some Lego footprints. And if you slide the other one on the back over, you've got a crooked sticker, but it's supposed to be like some ice mountains. And then to show you kind of how that works is these 2 AC units. You just slide one, slide the other, or have them both here for the little cosmic deal with the Watcher. But yeah, so that's the second floor. Not as much to that one. And I'm going to get the 3rd floor set up, and I will be right back. All right, guys, got the 3rd floor set up and the roof portion, because I feel like I can do both of them at the same time. So, of course, this pops off, and you get the 3rd section. So, in the 3rd section, you've got that nice printed glass piece. It looks so good. A lot of sand green. They use some, like, wheel parts, or like, fender parts for Speed Champions or something on it. Looks really nice. Goes all the way around. This is where you've got your Captain America exhibit for the living legend and symbol of courage at the Bricksonian Museum in New York. And that pops out, and you can interchange them to different locations. Then, you know, the rest of the building is kind of just bland on the outside. The inside, though, looks like rather good. You've got like this light here. Nothing really happens with it. You got a spear. You've got a lamp with a chain. You've got the black skeleton piece that he uses to trap the dude in the first movie. You've got like the Monkey Kid staff there with a picture of Mordo and the Sorcerer Supreme from the first movie. You've got a fire hydrant. You've got Thor's umbrella Mjolnir. You've got Wong and Doctor Strange fighting Gargantos. And going back over here, you've got a samurai helmet with a black hot dog. I didn't understand that one. And then you've got some sort of deal here in the glass case. Not sure what that's supposed to be either. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice little build. Plus you got the axes with the samurai, or the straw hat there. Nice little build. I mean, nothing to really complain about. And inside of here, which can come out, you've got a scroll. And it's just a couple of pieces with like a Technic piece in the middle. Nothing like very impressive about that. And you got a staff over there too. I forgot about that. But the build on that window is actually really, really nice. I loved how that worked out. But yeah, guys, let's get to the roof now. Roof. Standard little build. You've got like the plants. You've got like a twig in a white jar or a plant or pot. And you've got some like smokestacks and things of that nature. Like nothing really impressive about it. Like there's the bottom. There's nothing like to really talk about with this. But yeah, that's pretty much the Sanctum. I'm going to get all this put back together, set up with the minifigs, and I will see you back there. Alright guys, back. Got it all put together. Closing out this video with what I told y'all I was going to show you last time. So you got all your minifigures set up. Got my American Chavez. She goes perfectly, you know, right there. Or kind of anywhere else in the build. As you can see her down there. And then we have the Gargantos, which I usually have up here on the top, kind of wrapped around the building. Just fits so good up there. Look at him. That looks like it was made for this, right? And moving the camera up so that you can see, you put your Wong up here. Somehow have him fighting the Gargantos. And then you put your Doctor Strange from that set up here. If I can get his cape out of the way long enough to do it. And look at that. Looks like it should have been included with this set, right? Like, tell me that should not have been included with this set. It looks so good. That should have been the last thing you build for this set. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Sorry this video was a lot longer than usual, but there was a lot more minifigs to go through, a lot more building to go through than most of my usual videos. But as always, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, smash the like button for me and consider subscribing for more LEGO content, and I will catch you on the next one.